Hi, I'm TheMangaBrah, and I guess that Yuko is a cross-dressing Denji theory is just out the window. Because guess what? Denji is finally returned. It took a few chapters, but he's back. But what are the events that led to this? I'll tell you. So last time, Mitaka and Yuko went on an after-school devil hunt, and they found one, but the one that they found is super strong and totally capable of killing them. And that then led to this chapter, and this first panel is just a masterpiece. Look at this. It's fucking beautiful. I think that this panel actually exemplifies why I like manga a whole lot more than anime. And I'm not going to go on this too much, but there's just some things in manga that you can do that you just can't really do in anime. Like here, we get to see the calm before the storm, and the storm causing destruction all in the same panel. It's amazing. Now, of course, I think that the anime adaptation is going to look pretty good too. You can kind of see the calm and then have the destruction. But I definitely prefer this more. I don't think it's going to be as good as this, but it'll probably still be okay. So through the aftermath of this devil's attack, Yuko is injured, and the War Devil tries to warm up Mitaka again to the idea of killing her and making her a weapon. Now, the War Devil reveals to Mitaka that because they are joined, she knows how she really feels. So, she knows that Mitaka isn't sad that she killed Bucky, but she is sad that she was caught killing Bucky. And right now, no one is around to see her if she killed Yuko, so she could totally get away with it. Now, this brings up the idea that Mitaka might not be so innocent as we were led to believe, but we're going to circle back to this because there's some more stuff to talk about. Mitaka decides not to kill Yuko and instead try to save her. However, she falls. We then learn about her past, about how much she's fallen over and over again, not just leading to the death of Bucky, but this has also led to the death of her own mother. Mitaka has been blaming herself for all of these things for her entire life, for constantly falling over and over and over again, or in other terms, for constantly failing over and over and over again. However, when thinking about her discussion with Yuko, she thinks about the words that she talked to her about, basically saying, if my heart was in the right place, that's all that would matter to me. Those words resonate with Mitaka, and it gives her the strength, the boost that she needs to get back up on her feet and to keep moving forward. Despite that though, Mitaka and Yuko get swallowed up, and that's when Chainsaw Man appears. He shows up fighting an apparently unrelated devil, and this causes Mitaka and Yuko to be spat out and saved. Denji is then made to choose between the life of a young man or several old seniors, and he decides to kill the devil instead and save a cat that was an apparent third option, and that's when the chapter ends. And now, let's circle back to what I was talking about before in regards to Mitaka's true character. Is the War Devil speaking the truth here, or is this all manipulation? The answer to this question is important to the future Mitaka's character. We have seen the transparent parallel between her and Denji, with the idea that they were going to save a cat, but they weren't able to do the absolute amount of good in the world. They were both completing the classic writing scenario of saving the cat, one of the many ways that a writer can implement into making a character likable for its audience. So that part is clear, but what isn't clear is if Mitaka is going down the same road as Denji. Is she going down the same road where she's going to be a hero just like him? Or is she going down a parallel road where she's not going to be a hero like Denji, but she's going to be an anti-hero or even one of his greatest villains? Why wouldn't Mitaka be a hero like Denji? I'll explain. One reason why Mitaka cannot be a hero like Denji is because she's joined with the War Devil. Unless the War Devil has a change of heart and decides not to go forward with her mission for killing Denji, Chainsaw Man, which is probably not going to happen. But unless she does have that change of heart, she's always going to be at the whims of the War Devil. So she's always going to have to be at the whims of the supreme bad guy. Another reason why Mitaka might be going down a different path than Denji is because of her true character. Was the War Devil telling the truth? Is Mitaka's true nature actually that of a villain, where she actually was sad that she got caught killing Bucky, and not through the act itself? Now, of course, it's revealed in this chapter that she's getting back up, that she's trying to do the right thing, which is a parallel to a hero, but this could just be her denial. What we might be actually seeing is a villain, not just because the War Devil, but Mitaka herself actually being a villainess who's in denial of this and is trying to lead as a hero, but ultimately chooses to be a villain through all these different events. We might be seeing that, and it would make sense, really. There's a classic villain saying where it's like, you know, we aren't so different, you and I. It's a classic villain saying, it's cliched, it's been done to death, sometimes poorly, sometimes very well. If you want to see it done very well, it isn't the exact words, but in Daredevil, the Netflix TV show, it's done very well. Where the writing of Kingpin and the writing of Daredevil, of Matt Murdock, it just, you believe it. It's done very well, where it's like, these characters, they're on different sides. One's here, one's villain, clearly, but they're so similar, so many different parallels, that you really wonder, like, man, when he says, like, hey, you know, we're not so different, you and I, they really could make a good argument that they changed their mind. And that's why I think here, we might be seeing the same thing, where we're having all these parallels, but this is not going to be a hero. This is going to be a villain, possibly even one of the best villains of Chainsaw Man, even better than Makima. So that's what we need to look out for. This could be happening. Could be wrong in this. These are just my thoughts, so don't take me too seriously, but it's just some stuff to think where my head's just wrapping around all this, and it's like, okay, this is some interesting stuff going on. Anyway, guys, that's the chapter. I hope to see you guys again. If you like this video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you later. Bye.